What's going on, guys? Daryl Williams with the How to Be Fit channel. Been a little while since I've posted anything here. I'm about to go get something to grub on, so I figured I'd address the topic that's on my mind. Alright? So, here recently, you know, I mean, it was not really recently either. It's been kind of like a consistent thing for a while now. Everybody's, you know, riding on the keto diet and all that, and you know, the keto this, keto that, and it's the best thing since sliced bread to lose weight. And the fact of the matter is, the keto diet fucking blows. It's effective. It's going to get the job done. You're going to lose weight. However, the drawbacks are so high that I don't think it's entirely worth it. So instead, I'm offering an alternative that works pretty much the exact same as the keto diet without as many of the drawbacks. So first and foremost is, if you have kidney problems, you probably shouldn't do keto. If you have high cholesterol, you probably shouldn't do keto. And those two things alone never get addressed. A lot of the times people decide that they want to take on the keto diet. They just eat, you know, whatever, and they think, oh, okay, well, you know, bring on the bacon, I'm gonna eat this shit in mass and everything's gonna be okay. And that's just not the truth. You know, there have been people put in the hospital behind a seemingly innocent diet, and by innocent I mean convenient, because who's gonna turn down the opportunity to be able to eat meat for every single meal? Anyway, I digress. So instead, what I offer is a hybrid keto situation, of which you're going to reduce the amount of animal fats that you're eating. So you're still eating, you know, lots of meat, you know, lots of protein and all that. But instead, you're only going to get maybe 10 to 20% of your fat from animal fat. You want to eat lean cuts of meat. So tilapias, chicken breasts, you know, steak, but like get a steak that's a little bit lean. You know, cut some of the extra fat out if you're gonna eat steak. Veal, things like, I mean, not veal, venison, elk, things like that. So these are gonna be the best meats for you during the keto diet, the keto hybrid that I'm proposing, right? Secondly, is with keto, you only want to get about maybe 30, 40, 50 grams of carbs a day, period. However, the great thing about my system is you are going to be able to eat as many green vegetables as you want. So the way that looks, like, let's say you eat Brussels sprouts, for instance, I think are a great example. Brussels sprouts have a shit ton of carbs. Brussels sprouts also have a shit ton of fiber. The reason why this matters is because a lot of the carbs that you're getting from Brussels sprouts are fiber, and they're not going to be digested, and they're also not going to affect your insulin as well, the way other carbs might. So this is something to note. You're not going to be able to absorb these carbs the same way, but they're going to have anti-inflammatory properties. They're going to be able to relieve a lot of the constipation that's common with keto. A lot of people don't know that. So you're going to relieve a lot of that constipation by getting in more vegetables like broccoli. You know, I don't really fuck with kale. Some of y'all love kale, that's fine. I honestly don't feel the shit gets digested. I could be wrong. Every time I've been on a high kale diet, my stomach has been fucked. So take that at your own risk. The point is that also is going to come down to, you know, what are your preferences? I mean, if you're okay with kale, then eat it. So broccoli, asparagus especially. Asparagus is a great diuretic. FYI, your piss smells like hell for over 80% of people, 20% of the lucky ones that it doesn't. So that's that. So you have lean cuts protein, very little fat from your meat, but you can eat carbs from green veggies as much as possible, but you still got to stay within your calorie range. So a lot of things with keto, and the reason why it doesn't work the way it could, is that people don't set any type of calorie parameters. They just eat like fucking pigs and think that everything's going to be okay when it's not. So you're going to set your calories at a deficit of about 300 calories below maintenance. This is going to allow you to be just at enough deficit that you're already in the fat loss range, at that range, right? Keep your protein high, so about 0.75 grams out. I'll link all this down below so that way it's a lot more clear than, you know, just me saying it to you here or what have you. But, you know, you want to keep your protein high enough, 0.75 grams for women and about 1.25 grams to at least 1 gram per pound of body weight for males, right? So protein's high, carbs 50 grams, except for you don't count the ones from green veggies, right? All right, so we got all our macros set. Cool. Now, that being said, you know, what are the percentages? Well, like I said, we already know how much protein we should be eating. We know how many carbs we should be eating. The rest of the calories that you're not getting from your carbs. So if you want to create like a fixed meal plan, I don't really believe in meal plans. I believe the rigidity makes their adherence very low. Instead, we set parameters, and you follow these parameters. If you can follow them within a 90%-ish adherence, you get 100% of the results. That's just facts. So make up the rest of your calories that you haven't gotten from your meat and your vegetables up in fats. So your fats and the choices you have for fats. Coconut oil sparingly. People will tell you to eat a shit ton of this. Your triglycerides will be through the roof. Coconut oil is very good for you. A lot of the fats are really good for the brain. However, you can overdo it. Even if you don't have triglyceride problems, just do that at your own risk. Stay the hell away from canola oil. That shit is trash. Olive oil. I would easily say you can eat olive oil exclusively and be okay. You get all the fat that you need for your brain. You get all the fat that you would need to be able to maintain the calories up to that, you know. For me, it was roughly 2,300 calories, and that's after, you know, a couple lowering periods. So, you know, 300 below maintenance, and then 600 below maintenance to be able to get down as lean as I want it to be. So you can tailor that as well, depending. You can be able to get your fats from almond oil is a good one. Stay the hell away from soybean oil. Shit's poison. That's really it, man. I mean, don't make it complicated. Keto blows, but by modifying it, you're able to make it more effective and safer, I would say, because you're mitigating a lot of the risks associated. I think that's it. Comment, subscribe, like, talk shit, whatever you're gonna do. But I'm out of here.